Hi, I'm Ellen. I want to show you how you can use Baylys as your theme and set it up to use it on your own blog or website very easily. So the very first thing I would recommend you doing after installing the theme is to create custom menus and use them in the theme. So the primary navigation menu is in the Baylys theme here above the header image or the slider if you use one, and you can create submenus here as well. And if you view the Baylys theme on a mobile device, a tablet or a smartphone, and you have a smaller screen, the menu is optimized for small screens, so the users can tap on the mobile icon here, on the menu icon, and your menu will appear here, and you can close it again to have more space on your smaller screen. And the second optional navigation menu in Baylys is footer navigation. You can also set up, this one will appear here at the very bottom of your screen. It doesn't support submenus, so it's just a simple additional menu you can use for your imprint information or additional contact information and so on. So to create your custom menus, you go to your WordPress admin panel and you go to Appearance Menus. And here you can create 2 custom menus. You just have to click the plus button to create a new menu, and you can give it any name you want. As you can see here, I already created my main menu, and I added the navigation points here by creating custom links, pages, categories, post formats, and you can even use tags and post itself if you choose this one in your option panel here. So you can just click any page or category or so on you like and add it to your menu. You can change the names, and if you drag the slides a little bit to the right, you can set up submenus for your site. And after this, you have to save your menu and then choose the theme location for your menu. Here the primary navigation is the header navigation, so I chose my main menu, and for the footer navigation I set up the optional menu, the smaller menu, and I save my settings to see my custom menu appear in my theme. So this is always the first thing I do for setting up a new theme. The second thing I would recommend you doing is setting up the theme options on the theme options page. So I'm going to show you this now. So as you can see, I did some changes to the layout, like I uploaded my own logo image, I set the sidebar to the left side, used a pattern image for my background, and I changed the link color as well. So I can do all this on the theme options page. You can find the theme options page under Appearance Theme Options. And as you can see here, there are some very easy to use theme options, like you can customize the link color just by clicking on the color field here and using the color picker to set your own color, and the link hover color as well. And you can also customize the footer background color, although because the text color is white, you should always use a darker color here so the text stays readable. Then the next option is the layout option. This is very handy to give your website your own style. So the default option is the sidebar on the right, and your content, blog content on the left, or page content, then the sidebar on the left is also possible, or you can also choose a single column layout if you don't want to use a sidebar at all, or if you just want to include some sidebar widgets below your content area. The single column option is also there for you. Then you can upload your own custom logo image just by clicking on the media uploader and upload your image to the media library, and then you just have to copy and paste your image URL here. You can set the auto accepts here, so if you don't want to use the more link, you can use auto post accepts here. You can create your own footer text, upload a favicon or an Apple Touch icon, and you can also include share buttons like for Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, and Pinterest, either on your blog's front page and on single posts, or only on the single posts or below the single post and on pages as well. The last option is to include the responsive slider plugin. You just have to activate this checkbox here if you install the responsive slider WordPress plugin and you created your slides. With this option, the slider will automatically show up on your front page, either your blogs page or the custom page if you created a custom front page under settings, readings. So the slider images should be 1400 pixel in width and 550 pixel in height. You can set up your image size here in the settings. You should do this before you start uploading your slides, so the settings are correct. So for Baylys, the slider images should be 1400 pixel in width and 550 pixel in height. And you can choose to slide or fade your images and upload all kinds of images for your slider here. As you can see here, I did this already. I uploaded my images here, my slider images, and I created a title and set an URL for the images to link to, and I set my slide order. So these are the options of the responsive slider WordPress plugin, and on the theme options page you can just easily activate the plugin without having to include any kind of code. So these are the theme options on the theme options page, and additionally to that you can create your custom background as I did here. I uploaded a pattern image. It should still be a light image so you can read the text. And if you don't want to use a background image, you can also pick a color again, like a light gray color. Then the other option is the header image option. You can choose one of the default header images to show up in your theme, or you can upload your own images. Again, the width should be 1400 pixels, and for the header images the height is flexible, so you can use any height you want. And you can crop the image height also after uploading the image, so you don't have to worry about the height so much. So these are the theme options in the Baylys theme. Next to the standard page template, you have a page template without the sidebar. So even if you include a sidebar on your blog page, if you assign this page template, the page will not have a sidebar. And the second page template is a full width page template. which is very nice in combination with the shortcodes, so you can create multi-column content here. You can find all the code for the shortcodes in the Baylys theme live demo here, so you can just copy and paste the shortcodes and include them in your pages. And next to the no sidebar and the full width page template, the very special and flexible site template is the portfolio page. So with this template site, you can create a portfolio by just creating posts that have the category portfolio. And if you create thumbnails for these posts with the width of 340 pixel and the height of 280 pixel, they will show up here in the portfolio template site. You can also use a little intro text, and it's a nice feature to create an easy to use portfolio. So you can set this up as the front page of your blog, and maybe add the slider or big header image too, and then just assign the category to your posts you want to feature in your portfolio, and you have a very nice and easy to use portfolio site. You can also add custom menus to the sidebar, and then on the single post pages you can feature your portfolio content in the sidebar, so it's easy to use Baylys as a portfolio only site too. So to set up the page templates, you just go on your pages and click on the page template, and here you find the page attributes, and the only thing you need to do after including your content is to choose one of the templates here, and the site will look like here in the live demo. Restart. One more thing I want to show you are the post formats you can use in the Baylys theme. Baylys supports all WordPress post formats, so it's very easy to create flexible blog content, and you can also post just single images like here, or image galleries, or for your portfolio you can use the galleries to feature your content. And if you install the Jetpack plugin, the very nice feature is the carousel slider, which is also responsive and works very nicely on tablets too. So this is a feature I would recommend using if you feature creative work or photography. Then you can also just post a link with the link format or a quote and so on. So the post formats, I think, make WordPress very flexible, and it's easy to use. You just create your posts as usual, and then you can assign the post formats. Just here I created a link, an image post, and I uploaded my image via the media uploader like usually, and then I assigned the image post formats, and I can add tags and categories as usual. And after publishing, my image post will show up here as a single image only, and so you can do this with all kinds of content. Just assign the post format to your post, and it will be featured nicely in your blog. I think the post formats are a very creative way to make blogging more easy and a lot of fun too, so I would really recommend using them. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial, and it will help you to set up the Baylys WordPress theme. If you have any more questions or suggestions, please just leave a comment on the Baylys theme site, or write us an email to contact@almastudio.de. And thanks a lot for watching. Bye!